I'm Edward from Skymind. So some background on the company. We're a 4-year-old startup, $6 million in seed funding. Our lead investor is Tencent. We have about 35 people distributed across the globe, and we have an office in San Francisco and Tokyo. So we have a lot of customers in those regions. And what we do, just think that Skymind sells AI infrastructure. We help companies manage machine learning models in production. And we do that in 2 ways. The first is professional services, so proof of concepts, training and support. And the second is through our software, our open source deep learning library, deep learning for Java, and our closed source model deployment software called the Skymind Intelligence Layer. So it's quite similar to like Red Hat or Cloudera, exactly the same business model. Some traction. So we're best known for being the creators of deep learning for Java. It's the most popular deep learning library for the Java language, for the JVM, with about 200,000 downloads per month. So the most popular overall is Google's TensorFlow, but we're most popular for Java. And the second is the Skymind Intelligence Layer, the closed source model management tool, has about 1 million Docker pulls to date. And that diagram right there is a mental model of how it works, a very simplified mental model. Just think that we see TensorFlow and Keras, the orange and the red. That's basically where data scientists can create models. They can use any tool they like, import those models into the bounded blue box, which is the Skymind Intelligence Layer, connect it with some kind of data lake. Could be like Hadoop or Spark or something on the cloud. And Scale would basically manage your models and provision resources and expose those models into some type of application that you consume. So a simple explanation is just think of Skymind as that blue box, right? We provide the AI engine, we provide the infrastructure, we provision everything for you. You provide the data, and you consume the predictions, and that's all you have to do. So this is a quote from some Accenture reports that came out like a couple of weeks ago. It basically just says that U.S. insurers can reduce operating expenses by 10 to 15% by automating core administrative functions, like back office tasks. And they do this through a combination of artificial intelligence and robotic process automation. So these logos here are various RPA vendors. They're all quite big. We work directly with UiPath, but we can integrate with any of the other ones as well. These are some example use cases. So this is not exhaustive, and they're ranked by popularity. So the most popular is claims processing. It could be like validating forms, sorting documents, entering data. Customer service. So updating records, it could be like a Q&A kind of thing where you recommend solutions to specific questions. Billing and enrollment, so approvals, reconciliation, anything like that. And compliance and fraud, which could be something like assigning a risk score to a transaction, a claim, flagging suspicious claims, anything like that. So this is like an example. So this is like a classic RPA workflow. This is using UiPath. And with a traditional robot, how it works is you would say like extract like a scanned document and organize it in some way. And that's about it. That's all you can do. With RPA plus AI, you can extract a document. You can classify it as, say, like a healthcare form, a legal form, or some other type of form, and then organize it in some way. And from there, you can also do some kind of predictive analytics on that document. So you can, for example, say the form is like fraudulent, or it's been tampered, or it's erroneous in some way. You can also do those type of analytics on the document and potentially send it to a human for review. So Skymind is basically just a module or an activity within an existing workflow. So it works with your existing tools. And this is just how you get started. Typically, we do some type of pilot. It lasts about 3 months, where Skymind would essentially install Scale. We'll train your team how to use it. We'll integrate it with your RPA workflow. And then we'll support you throughout the entire trial. So we'll help you debug issues. We'll recommend approaches or anything like that. And the only ingredients that you need to get started is the stakeholder. So it could be like the customer service agent that's being influenced by the solution, or it could be like the claims processing agent or something like that. Your RPA developer, and then potentially a data scientist, but it's not required. And that's it. If you'd like to schedule a demo, feel free to email me or come stop by our demo booth to the right. Thank you.